Hey guys, TechReview Tom here. So in this video today, we're going to be going over the new update for Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Leave a thumbs up for the video, and then leave a comment and subscribe if you feel like you want to throughout the video. But yeah, hopefully it is everything you hope it to be, and enjoy it. Hey guys, so today in this video, we have an update happening. It is the Call of Duty Warzone Mobile 1.7 gigabyte update. And this is for season 4, and then they add a few new features, and you guys will see what those differences are in just a moment. And so it's installing, but yeah, I take a break and get right back to it. So yeah, it's 19%, but I wanted to show you guys real quick. You want to use that free VPN app that I told you guys about, just to basically make sure everything gets set up properly, and that's pretty much it. You just want to have that, so if it's not showing update for some reason, you need to be signed into your account you made under the VPN and have the VPN turned on. So if you'd like to reinstall that, that works great. Sometimes for some reason the Latin America server wasn't working for me, so I did the Australian one and that worked fine. But yeah, so I got everything installed, and you know, we're opening it up. I didn't really have any volume going on at this point, but let's see here. All you can really hear is that fan. But yeah, so it was kind of giving me some okay. I guess it was working at least initially, but yeah, I had to restart it and open it a few times because that seems to be something that just happens, you know what I mean? So yeah, there was 6 more gigabytes to download. But yeah, so I believe that was pretty much what was going on. So this looks pretty slow, right? But I went downstairs close to my Wi-Fi router, and it literally downloaded within maybe five minutes, literally. And this thing was projected at probably 10 to 15. And so yeah, obviously get close to your setup if you're running into an issue where the downloads are going slow. Yeah, get close to that router. But yeah, it doesn't. Oh, and then here, I'm just trying to confirm to show you guys that I have every high quality setting on. So I have Rise mode at the custom settings. So multi-sample anti-aliasing on 4, the atherscopic filtering on 16, and then the texture filter quality. So you can change if it's like a speed priority or balance or image quality priority. Maybe what might help is speed priority in this case of it not working, because you guys are going to see how wonderful this update is. And by wonderful, I mean, yeah, it's not wonderful. It's actually really not that great. But yeah, and then, you know, you have your other settings or whatever. There's like show and all that stuff. I'm just kind of clicking through, just kind of giving you guys some time maybe to like look at it. And yeah, yeah. So yeah, right here, so season 4, and then there's battle pass, like the new battle pass, Warzone Mobile OG. Look out for the symbol. For events and things like that, and then let's see here, and that might be like you're in this early kind of thing. So yeah, so there's the Apex Predator weekly mission thing like that. There's a new bundle, and yeah, and I'll show you guys later just a few of those bundles. I click into like 1 or 2 of them that I think are pretty cool. They offer a lot, and I think it's very similar to what they offer online. It's probably not exactly the same, and they probably have some exclusives, but I can imagine that they're following somewhat of a consistent theme, or if they're doing their own thing, I guess it'd be its own thing. But I do know that I think another season was released. But yeah, anyway, so real quick, greetings Call of Duty Warzone Mobile players, latest update here, basically it's just saying, you know, give us feedback if anything goes wrong. And I'm just fidgeting with the camera. I didn't realize that I had it set on 1.4 when I was doing all this, and that's why it was kind of being weird, but I figured out eventually. But yeah. So yeah, as you can see on the main menu, they pretty much have everything looking the same. Yeah, I was going to disable that. I was going to disable that VPN. Yeah, and then, you know, you have your classic setup, you know, Warzone loadouts, multiplayer loadouts, all that. And then I was trying to go into it. This is kind of the quirks about, you know, having to re-sign into everything. Sometimes there's a little bit of issues and things like that. Hello? Hello? I don't know if you guys can hear my cat. She's saying hi. But yeah, look, there's like a bunch of cool new stuff for this battle pass. I think I'd have to go through gift card method, like a gift card method to buy those, and I might eventually, but... Luna, stop! Sorry, guys. It's just... Oh, look, it worked. Okay, sweet. So yeah, I did not really mention this, but yeah, so there's hardpoint, mosh pit, obviously. And you got battle royale mode, things like that. But yeah, also I do think I point this out later on, but if you notice down there is a private match mode that offers an ability to add a code, which I think is pretty sweet. They're really adding more functionality, and that's definitely something that is pretty nice. And yeah. And definitely, I was hoping that there'd be some kind of new map, or something different. But unfortunately, you'll see that we're running into the wonderful issue of there being absolutely no new maps, and that is unfortunate. Obviously, it's not public release yet. You know that, you know the drill. So one thing they did change is they added like a, you know, phase kind of thing to the loading. But see, that was kind of a weird glitch. Never seen that. But yeah, like look at this, like immediately just, and this is not the phone, like, because if you look at my other videos, this app was running perfectly fine for the most part. It was stable and it working well. I didn't really have any big issues that you'll kind of see in this. This is pretty bad. I'll look for a way to just downgrade from that upgrade. That was horrible. I'm sure there's like a APK or something I can do to find and download. But yeah. And yeah, so I got a few kills there, but yeah, as you guys can see, like just like the frame drops. I thought that was a guy on my team, but see like the bullet lag and see like man, that stutter. And this is like I showed you guys on the best settings, and I've never had issues like at all with this app so far. Like, and now with this update, it's just cheeks, bro. It's just not good, and unfortunately, because that's gonna make playing a little bit difficult. I think that they're gonna realize how bad this update is. Like that, man, that was horrible. But yeah, they're probably gonna just realize how bad the update was. Maybe what they did is they tried to increase the graphics, and that's why it's lagging. I don't know. I just think that in an effort to fix bugs, it just made it way worse. Here's another idea. Maybe what they're doing is they're trying to deter people from other regions from playing the game by not allowing the app to be convinced that it's under a VPN. So it might connect, but it's not going to be connected to something strong because of how far away it is. And I think they're almost like secretly like trying to push people like me and other people who don't live in those selective regions out. I think that might be what's happening, because I don't think in those respective areas where they don't even have to do a VPN, these issues are happening. Or maybe they are, and Call of Duty really needs to address this because it's just not good. Like that, dude. How bad that is. It's so chunky. Like, bro, look at the character ragdolling too. Like, what is going on, man? Yeah, that was not good. Look at that. Look, so there it was okay, but it's, yeah, right. And right as things happen, right? So like maybe like a grenade or like any kind of extra thing happening, I think that's when exactly the issues arise. At least from what I noticed, that's pretty much it, yeah. So as you guys can see here, I'm just trying to run around. I'm just trying to kind of feel out the map and try to, because this whole thing was me trying to play, obviously, but also just trying to hopefully, you know, find some strike to play where I'm not getting blasted with some weird lag. Like, I don't understand what the issue is. This could be a new install issue. I'm going to leave in the comments if something like a fresh reboot did something. Okay, I'm going to try some troubleshooting errors, and I will get back to you. But I wanted to give you guys just literally the initial playthrough of the fresh update. And yeah, I feel like that's the best thing that I can do. Thinking of Warzone right now, that situation is way more tragic. Just yeah. As you can see, we are unfortunately not winning. That is okay. One thing I do like though is I still love this map. Like I've just pretty much like this feels like PS3, bro. If there are things that I can maybe like give, I guess like a nod to, is it maybe it's clearer graphics. Like yeah, they're laggy, but maybe the graphics are clear, maybe not. I just think that they added the Season 4 pass and they added that private mode, and I think the just that being implemented is kind of causing everything to screw up. I think what it is that, or it could be their servers. I don't really know what that has to do with an update. I think it's just some glitches in the app. I'm hoping that they can push out another update that will fix all these issues. But this is, guys, this is just what comes with having an alpha application and then progressively adding new features, slowly building to the public release. Years from now, this won't be the issue. And if you're considering this phone, please do not consider this as a benchmark for how this phone performs. Look at my other Call of Duty mobile videos of alpha mode right before this update. Everything was running really great. I mean, it wasn't perfect by any means, but it was definitely like the smooth parts of this where it doesn't get glitchy was how it was the entire time. And I think maybe with time too is maybe I just keep playing. I'll find ways to work around the bugs. But yeah, see, things like that never happened. That like definitely never happened, and I'm gonna make sure that I find a way to not just have to deal with this. Like, yeah, I'm just like, come on, bro. Like, what is going on, dude? That guy didn't update. Good for him. That was not. Yeah, don't update. Please do not update. Do not update. Dude, screw a battle pass. I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be okay if you don't buy some micro purchases. It's gonna save your wallet. You're not missing anything new. Private match is kind of cool, but as you'll see later, obviously I don't have anyone to play with in a private match anyway, but that is something that is pretty cool that's added in. And yeah, I do really, I mean, I like how like in the beginning, see it feels smooth and then it gets glitchy and then it feels smooth. It's just very inconsistent, and who knows, man. It's hard to really tell. I was like, come on, bro. It's hard to really tell where these issues are originating from, as I don't know. But as you can see, we took an L and we took a bigger L with this update. Man, I'm definitely pretty disappointed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hoping that they can fix this because this is a problem. I've said this 100 times, but it's like the truth, bro, for real. All right, so as you can see, we got that tech review Tom with that YouTube, level 170. I like putting YT, like YouTube at the end, because I feel like it might cause people to look up my page. Because when I saw people's name with like YouTube after it, or I heard about it, I wanted to see like at least how big of a channel they are and like their videos and like what they do. And I'm hoping that if I can put that, I try to do it like even in like RuneScape and things like that, just like trying to get my like channel name out there a little bit more. We're at 849 subscribers right now. It's really, really cool. And I really appreciate you guys very much for pretty much just doing that. Like, you guys are the best, for real. Yeah. And so right here, I am contemplating. Right here, I was looking through the different features. So yeah, so you have the Battle Royale 10-minute, same thing as before. You have the private match, like I was saying, this is the new thing. Also, yeah, just give it a thumbs up because I thought it was pretty sweet. And then they have mini Royale trios, which is pretty sweet. Like, that's a brand new thing. So if you're in a group of 3 and you're not trying to play versus a group of 4, obviously trios is the way to go. It's also probably a more popular method because I think it does better with game spacing, especially when it's like I feel like it's a lot easier to handle if you are a group of 2. You know what I mean? Or 1. It's like You know, if you're by yourself, it's a lot better. And this is just obviously pretty like, it's just pretty obvious, right? But at the same time, I really feel like they're doing people a solid if they don't get in a group of 3. It's much easier to handle 2 enemies at the most versus, like, at least in one group, versus I guess like 3 at the most, versus 4. You know what I mean? It's just it really is a little bit easier to deal with. So props to them. Right here was waiting to see if like a lobby was gonna go through or not, but obviously it's like there has to be some kind of, I don't know. I think it was creating the lobby and it's taking a minute, and I kind of just got a bit impatient, and I was like, it's like whatever, beggars can't be choosers, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Yeah, so just kind of like what is going on there. As I try to do like little gestures and stuff to kind of just communicate just to communicate my frustration before I did the voiceover. But yeah. And so right here, I just decide, well, I'll play another game for these guys because I want them to kind of at least have something to experience. I was going to try the new mode being trios. So let's see how this goes. We're finally getting to that point where it's time for it. But yeah, if you guys like this video, or if you guys like my reaction, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know what you thought below. If you want to see any other videos, I do have more videos that are non-Call of Duty content related, so if you guys are getting a little overblown with the Call of Duty, I totally understand. I'm going to do a battery drain test with nothing to do with Call of Duty. So if y'all, and I'm going to compare the S23 Ultra and the RedMagic 8 Pro Plus. I personally just really like filming on the S23 Ultra, which is why I've been doing more 8 Pro Plus videos, and they seem to get more clicks, so I've just been kind of going with that. But yeah, either way, yeah, I'm just kind of before we go into that game, I'm just looking at some different things. There's like Bomb Squad, you know what I mean? There's, but there's the computer, like there's a lot of cool stuff. I thought Field Tripping was kind of funny. It's just like, I love very like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I love stuff like that. I like very colorful things. So as you can see, me trying to get myself to realize that I should be zoomed out from 1.4 if I want a better focus right next to it. But yeah, that's just like a camera setting, by the way. But yeah, save the golden goose, you know what I'm saying? You got it all. Look through a few more. There's like Executive Warfare, I believe that's what it says. Executive Warfighter 2, Terror Task Force. You got like a different characters, some cars, like vehicles and all that. Like, I believe those are skins. But one thing I do notice that's actually pretty sweet is they have a lot of options, but I think also the card presentation is something that just looks super good. And I think that was something that really made Modern Warfare 2019 stand out amongst the rest. And I think it's very nice to see people trying to, I don't know how to put this. How's it going, guys? Thank you so much for watching. I wanted to mention real quickly at the end, I didn't have any commentary over it. I was kind of distracted with what I was doing, or what I was saying. I wasn't looking at the phone. But essentially, the app crashed when I was trying to play like the Trios edition, which is like the brand new edition of Warzone. Like, this is pretty absurd, and this was not happening before. If you guys want to see Call of Duty Warzone prior to this horrific update, click on my other videos. I have about 4 other ones. I'm gonna have more videos coming out as well on other topics, just like battery drain between the RedMagic 8 Pro Plus and the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. So I know some of you are probably tired of seeing Call of Duty content. I've just been really enjoying it lately, but this update's changing a few things. But yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Rate, comment, subscribe, and we will see you later.